afternoon, evening, however you're watching this. Hopefully you're having an absolutely awesome, fantastic, wonderful, brilliant, amazing day. And today we're going to be doing a cool chill stream with Raid Shadow Legends. As you guys know, they sponsor my channel, and I'm playing through, and I'm consecutively logged in 137 days, so collecting that reward. If you're watching us replay, let me know in the comments. Let me know you watched it on replay. Tell me about your favorite type of dog. That's what I got. Tell me what your favorite type of dog is if you're watching this on replay. And just a chill day, just coming to hang out with you guys. I definitely have raid stuff I got to do. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I got so far. Let me get some music on. I've been jamming out. I'm gonna listen to my favorite station. I've been digging my like station lately. What's up, Gretchen? How are you doing? How's it going? Ken Block, how are you, buddy? How's it going? So, I think I'm just gonna level myself up today. It's my first time logging in today. They got a new tournament going on. Try and collect this dude. So I did do this yesterday. I tried getting 2 sacred shards. What's really cool about Raid Shadow Legends is that they have it set up to where you can set yourself up to get a whole lot higher chances of actually getting legendary or 5 stars, 6 stars I should say. You can turn them into 6 stars, but they have a 12% bonus going on right now, which, if you consider and think about how awesome it would be to have a time in Empires and Puzzles to where you have a 12% chance of getting a legendary, that's pretty amazing. So I will say that these shards are kind of expensive. I wasn't too thrilled about that, but what I've learned about Raid Shadow Legends is you definitely got to kind of save your resources. And then there's definitely better times to be summoning and pulling. So that's definitely a thing for sure. So, what's up, Superman? How are you, man? How was Mexico? How was that? Adjust this a little bit. See me a little bit more. I'm gonna turn down this. It's a little bit loud for me. How else is everybody else going on? There's only a couple of you in the chat, but I see you guys viewing. Don't be shy. Tell me what's going on. Yeah, so I pulled, actually, let me know, Superman, Gretchen, do you happen to know thoughts and opinions on this guy? Which, oh, it was amazing, didn't want to come back home, I bet. I'm jealous. Was there any issues in the airport or anything like that to, like, getting back? Did you try the new game, Zombies and Puzzles? No, it's in beta and Google Store. No, I haven't. I've heard of Zombies and Puzzles. Fortunately, I don't really see myself like switching up or anything like that. I've got way too much on my plate. At this point, it's hard for me to play games that I really enjoy because I'm really busy with other stuff. And by the time I'm done spending as much time as I am, it's like I'm kind of like, I don't want to play games. It's this weird thing. It's so weird. Because they tell you to definitely do something that you're passionate about or something that you really enjoy. And I do. I really enjoy hanging out. But I just I need a break. And it was way worse when I was running Departed, because all day long, it would always be just handling that. All right, so I just got this. Alicia, Superman. What's thoughts on this? Gretchen, do you know anything about her? Let me look at her. So this is what I got off of my shards. I had 2 of the gold shards. It's the same gameplay, but with a different type of ascending. Interesting. It's not made by Small Giant, correct? Those champions attacks all enemies, increasing cooldowns. Interesting. No, you didn't have any issues. Everyone wore masks. Mexico's stricter than U.S. by far. Really, I think it depends on what part of the country you're in. Because I know here in Boston, you're not even allowed in certain parts. It's the weirdest thing. Because I live closer to Rhode Island, so I'm not affected too much. But where my girlfriend lives, she's in like the city of like downtown city Boston, and you literally can't even go outside without your mask. Like, you can't walk around outside without wearing a mask. All right, and then I got rear guard sergeant. Oh, that's pretty cool. Tax 1 and 8. Oh, 40% placing. Oh, that's pretty good, right? Rear guard's pretty good. That's its regular ability for 2 turns. Oh, all right. Okay. Am I reading this right? Like, rear guard is just like really good? Okay, so you have to ascend at 5-star with the same 5 stars. Rear guard is awesome. Yeah, I mean, I pulled her, and I didn't read her or anything like that, but she looks pretty good from her skill set. I mean, if this is just the regular attack, I mean, that's insane. Oh, you have her? Rear guard is very good. Yeah, cool. All right, well, I don't feel bad about my Shaker Shard summons. I guess I should probably level her up. Who want to help me on 6-star rare on Empires? Ken Block, are you in Anchor Cove? I really got to get Counselor. Where's Counselor at? How's everybody else doing? There's 14 of you on here and only 3 people are chatting right now. I can see you. I see you. I'm lurking too. I'm lurking. So we had a wild day yesterday. I've been getting live out running, and the little girl, she ran for a mile. I was really impressed. She took a couple of breaks, but like I pushed her. So I'm getting ready to actually train and run a marathon, which I'm not looking forward to or excited about. But my buddy, he was like, "Hey man, I'm thinking about like doing a marathon. I was wondering if you want to like do it with me." And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And decided that it was probably the worst decision of my life because it's gonna be insane. So I've been running. I used to run quite a bit, and then COVID hit, and it really kind of broke me. And so now I'm getting back into it, and now I got Liv running with me too, and she was so cute. She was like trying to, I had to like really push her at the end and like make sure that she did it. And so yeah, my other buddy, I talked to him, and he was telling me how the key is you got to get the right running shoes. You can't just get like regular Nikes. And he was a game changer. So next week I'm going to be going out and getting some new running shoes and kind of sweat off some calories, guys. Cardio sucks, but you hate to run. Yeah, I really liked running. Ooh, that was a good timing on that. Come on. No, you got me, jerk. Rip. You're pudgy old lady. That's funny. So all right, rip. Oh, did I? Apparently, I went into that battle with. Oh. Oh. All right, I should be able to beat this one. Yeah, make sure I kill Apothecary. Give me a second. I'm getting myself situated. Where you're at? Yeah, it helps if you target any hero with Resurrection. Hopefully that fixes it. There we go. What's everybody's plans for the weekend? Hi Anchor, will you be doing any EP events? No, I won't be doing any EP events. Honestly, I can't do them anymore. They take way too much time, and in making content and doing the events like that, I have way too much on my plate, unfortunately. I don't really miss it. I'll probably just get it to where I have like a decent score or whatever. But I haven't even touched the events. I haven't touched the events yet. I just have to put time. Alright, so alright, well, I want 2 of these. I don't miss it. I don't miss doing the events. And honestly, right now, the events for me would be more bragging rights. And I already feel like I've had that. Because I don't need the Ascension materials at this point. We're actually getting the 3 stars graded right now. We've been working on that the last couple of days. So I'm hoping to get that done soon. What's the best way to level up your heroes? Actually, I'm going to make a video on that, Sarge. What's up, Scott? How are you, buddy? But just a brief synopsis in terms of leveling up heroes. First and foremost, you want to focus on your Titan team heroes. So if you have heroes like Grim's really good to make sure you have anything that is like a Titan hero. The reason why Titan heroes are so important is cool. The reason why Titan heroes are so important is because they are what allow you to get more Ascension items that allow you to develop your other heroes more. So you want to definitely focus on Titan heroes first. And you want to go ahead and put same colors And you're going to want to be doing, in the very beginning, focus on your defense and your Titan heroes. And be doing 5 at a time until you get them like maxed. Don't worry about leveling up heroes for wars, because if you're new, you're just going to be new and just accept the fact that you're new. But what's important is not wars. It's getting yourself established with the right heroes. You're doing better at 3v3. At first, you wouldn't touch it. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. What's up, Jack? How are you, man? Jack Schmucker. What's up? I definitely pronounced that wrong. I'm assuming that's German, potentially. Yeah, no problem, man. Trying to get in silver and it's rough. Maybe you can do it this week. Yeah, there's definitely, it's pretty rough over here. I mean, just even with what I'm looking at. I can only imagine for you guys. How many of these I can kill? I gotta convince either Counselor or Superwoman to level up my dudes. I gotta go do the clan boss. I've been liking, we got 18 hours left. You guys have all, see, the reason why I need you guys to help me out and level my stuff is so I can get in and attack with you guys in Nightmare. I feel like I'm missing out. Because we're no longer doing hard. I could manage hard. Hard was like manageable. But brutal and Nightmare, I can't do it. It's crazy. Still 34 million on that one. I'll tag with Geo Hunter. Arena is fun. Close to getting that Arbiter. Oh, cool. What's your guys' plans for the weekend? Masteries and Great Hall. Have to get stuff rolling. Yeah, I haven't even touched that. Is anybody on here that doesn't play Raid Shadow Legends who's watching right now? What's up, Jermpy? How are you, man? Get there soon enough. Time you do Ultra Nightmare. Yeah. I need to, you know what it is I need to do like unlimited farming to get little 2-star dummies put up and make it so I can like ascend a bunch of my dudes. You're supposed to take the ferry from Plymouth to P-Town, but they canceled the ferry. Oh, really? Stand brutal until you can manage it with 3 keys. Yeah, I probably won't be going. Well, see, the problem is I want to make sure that the clan boss actually dies, because he hasn't been like dying. If I go into brutal, I don't see other people going in there. So it's like even with this, I know that he'll die. Use blue stacks, but don't hear. That's the best way. What does blue stacks have to do with anything right now, Gretchen? You being a hater? Hater on my setup? Oh, for continual farming. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I should probably do that. I almost like I don't even like want to mess with it. How much do I need on this? I don't think I can get over 36. I can definitely probably get over 2.4. Grinding that arena in 12-3 or brutal. I think I have some 5-star chickens. I can max somebody out right now. I don't know who to max. Yeah, I got some chickens I can use. Do you guys have anything planned for the weekend? Anything going on? Anything fun? I think I'm supposed to. I've got church tomorrow, and then I think we might do the beach and potentially go to a barbecue. I guess we went and we did mini golf yesterday. That was pretty fun. What's up, Superwoman? How are you? Did you kick your husband off? That's kind of aggravating. I'm gonna get over 2.4. Rip. Should just use another one. Whatever, I'm gonna battle. Hopefully people kill it. Alright. Plans kind of got ruined because canceled the ferry. I've never taken the ferry to P-Town. I think I've only been to P-Town once. And it was at like 3 o'clock in the morning. We decided to drive to the very tip of Massachusetts. So we just drove to the tip of Massachusetts and that was it. But I've never been there like during the day or anything like that to like hang out there. I just know that it's an interesting place. Yeah, the new t-shirt's sick. Going to the beach later, that's awesome. It's kind of like dreary out for me over here. Yeah, loving the new shirt for sure. That's super cool. It looks nice. Superwoman finally got an Anchor gamed shirt. I want. That's actually. It's funny you say that, Jerpy. Is that swimming with I like my bucket list includes swimming with sharks. Like I want to go swim but with like real sharks, like not sand sharks or silly little things that they call sharks but aren't really sharks. Like one of my biggest things, bucket list things, is to go swimming with sharks. I don't know, for some reason I'm gonna go swim with sharks. It's funny because like I'm less afraid of that versus walking out into the ocean and having like seaweed touch my feet. I hate the feeling of anything touching my feet while I'm out in the ocean. Like I'm okay with being out in open water. I'm okay with that, but stuff touching my feet is like a no go for me. Oh my game's getting super hot. All right, it's kind of like lagging because my phone is like overheated apparently. That's cool. It's from my keyboard. You jump in one of those cages? Yeah, those are cool. Hard pass on the sharks? No, see, like I would do it. I think swimming with sharks would be fun. I also want to break a Guinness Book of World Records. Chat, that's what we should do. We should find a Guinness Book of World Records that Anchor can beat. And like let's make a goal to beat it. It'll be alright. Superwoman, do you see the issue we have right now? See this up here? 158 of 160. My champion fault, 130. Do we see this? Between you and Counselor, I need to figure out what I need to get rid of. I'm full. I think 300 slots is more than enough for my pathetic team. Longest YouTube stream ever? We should Google that. Should figure out what that is. Stream for like a week straight. I don't think my internet could take that. Yeah, I'm definitely not prepped for like a super long stream. I've been dreading my 24-hour stream that I was like bragging about that I was gonna do, and here I still am. I'm streaming with a lawn chair right now. I haven't bought my chair. You know what it is, guys? I hate spending money on myself. I don't like spending money on myself. It's actually something that I struggle with. So yeah. Let's see if I should go. Craziness, they bite and they kill. They're just sharks, man. The probability of you like dying by sharks is super low. I know, buy the phone and get the chair. I know, Gretchen's been on me. I'll be honest with you guys. I was supposed to have my payment go through, and that hasn't happened yet. So that's the phone situation there. I think after this, I should be all set. Like going forward. Jump on that. Thank you so much, Superwoman. It's pretty bad. Boulder, how you make money tax deductible? I know. What's up, Jonathan Browning? How are you, buddy? The act of me going and shopping for myself, I don't like it. Like I finally went out and bought a TV the other day. Yeah, I can definitely claim a new phone as a business expense, 100%. Yeah, 100%. But I'm also, I don't want to buy it brand new. I don't want to buy it brand new, but I also don't want to just get it from some random person. So I think part of me is also kind of waiting a little bit until they have a yeah, right, probably found a TV on the side of the road. No, I physically went out and bought it a spur of the moment too. It was funny. I called my girlfriend. She was at my house. I was like, hey, I need your help. I just bought a TV. She's like, what? I was like, yeah, I just said, forget it. I'm buying a TV. And so I bought a new TV. It's a pretty nice TV. And but yeah, I want to get a new phone, but they leaked the new iPhone that's coming out, and all the new iPhones are coming out. So I figure that this would be a good time to get a used used iPhone that it's new, but it's not but it's used. Because I can't justify spending like spending like $1,000 on a new phone. Plus, with my plan that I have, I don't have a regular typical carrier that you finance it through the carrier itself. Because I pay like a flat $50 a month for my phone. Buy it refurbished. Well, yeah, but where do you buy it refurbished? Because I don't want to go like directly to the Apple store. But then I'm like, do I go to a regular store? Okay, you're gonna DM me after the stream. All right, works for me, Superman. I've got some really cool Empires and Puzzles content that's coming out for you guys. Nobody actually knows it. I surprised you guys. I've got a really good one that's coming out in a couple of days. As soon as it gets approved, you guys are gonna have a really cool a really good video. Something that people have been wondering, but nobody has talked about. But you guys ask about it all the time. It's a secret. It's a secret video. I'm not telling anybody until it's released. So that's coming out. Alex Torres, I love you, man. Thanks for the support. And then I have my beginners videos. Those are going to be coming out too. And then I have my all the rest of my hero breakdowns coming out. You guys have a lot of content that's coming out for you guys really soon. Sorry, I'm just moving. Give me 1 second. Actually, here, hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh, I love this song. Alex, are you Empires and Puzzles, buddy? Saving those purple shards? Yeah, so yeah, Jonathan, I'm definitely saving them for the events. I've learned that for sure. You gotta definitely save your shards for when they actually go off. I was a little bit bummed. Well, actually, I shouldn't be bummed because I did get a really cool hero or champion. But yeah, the sacred shards are pretty expensive. Take some of the double 3 stars, run them up to 440, then you can easily make 5 1 stars for leveling good at 5 stars. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been doing just bringing heroes up to 40. So I've got quite a few in here, but I think these are like epics to 40. Yeah, you did that and got martyr. Oh, sweet. I think I'm going to add some dummy 3 stars and go farm. Alright. Alright, so this is 12-3. This is where you're supposed to anywhere need to be. Take a look. I'll be gone. Alright, so is there a dummy? Alright, here, I'm just gonna... Alright, is it okay if I sacrifice these 3 stars? So I have a duplicate right there. Actually, here, let me do this. Ooh, tell me more, anything to make it easier. Ooh, your secret song. anymore. Tell me it's all done. I'm all by one. Definitely not Bellower. Well, I've got multiples of these guys. I think these should be fine. Anymore. I think I already have a Bellower. I gotta look through it. I think the guys that I actually switch it to, it should be fine. Anymore. To keep holding on. You're a god in my nerd world. I've been playing for over a year. Oh, that's cool. Run a very conservative. Oh, that's awesome, Alex. No, I'm definitely not a god. That's for sure. I've just been playing for a while. But I really appreciate the support, man. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate the support, man. I'm just a regular dude, though. Really. To be honest with you guys, I'm just some regular dude. Play. Feel the ebb and flow. Gets left out to sea. Gonna wreck Titans. Nice. How do you like running your alliance? Thanks for the shout out, Gretchen. I appreciate that. Look at the fusion for Rahazen and start running the heroes to fusion. Okay. I'm so guys, I purposely keep myself not super mega involved with Raid Shadow Legends, or I won't be able to make content for Empires and Puzzles. Is Finley as good as I say? Yeah, Finley's really good, man. He's really good. You just got him? Awesome, good for you. Yeah, he's amazing in the corner. Finley's definitely the best hero out of the pirates, for sure. Then I have something to work on. Yeah. Superman loves his Finley. Yeah, Finley's really good. What we want to say. Alex, have you or chat? Let me know who has tried Raid Shadow Legends, or like who has not tried Raid Shadow Legends. That's a better question, because I know quite a few of you guys are currently and definitely playing Raid Shadow Legends. But let me know in the chat if you have not played Raid Shadow Legends and you're just quietly lurking in the chat watching me play, not really saying anything. Who has not played Raid Shadow Legends? Who's watching right now? You have merch? Yeah, Alex, I do, man. I do. Actually, Superwoman just got her Anchor Game shirt yesterday, right? Superwoman just got it. Yeah, my merch is on my website at anchorgames.com. There's quite a few different things to pick from. If you do decide to get some merch, let me know when placing the order, so I know it's you. I actually have my hat. I goofed. I'm not wearing my hat. I really like my hat, my Anchor Gamed hat. You're in Titan Carnage Rebirth for whomever wants to. Oh, cool. That's a cool. I like that name. Swore for the first time. Oh, you got it a week ago? You've been holding out on us. I'll see what I'm... Oh, it's your new favorite channel? That's sweet, Alex. I appreciate that, man. Have you tried Raid Shadow Legends yet, Alex? The coffee mug is awesome. Yeah, I think you haven't been playing Raid in 1 hour now? Oh, that's funny. I guess Jack's been playing. Yeah, I've got color changing Anchor gamed mugs in there. So, Superwoman, I asked Superman, how was Mexico? Did you enjoy it? Was it worth the time, energy, and effort? My girlfriend just told me last night. She's like, "Hey, we're going. I think Portugal." She's planning on sending me to Portugal at the end of this month. Anybody know anything about Portugal? Oh, you played as well too, Alex? That's awesome. You dropped Empires to play Raid. Don't have time for both. You played Empires for 2.5 years, just got boring. Yeah, Jonathan, I remember you. I remember you downloading Raid not that long ago. That's cool, man. I'm really glad that you're enjoying it. Yeah, make sure you guys are part of that line chat that Superwoman just posted. Really active group that Superwoman runs. Yeah, I remember that, Jonathan. I really appreciate that, man. I'm really glad that you're liking it. Mexico was fantastic. Yeah, well, my girlfriend, all her family's in Mexico. So it's like one of those things where we want to go. I don't know why we're not going right now. But I'm concerned about going to Mexico a little bit. We're a little crazy. Why is that? Yeah, Counselor's awesome. It's gonna be interesting because I'm pretty sure that they're doing the whole like hybrid learning thing. which that was always my concern with not being able to travel, because obviously I had live all the time. Um, but I want to go see my parents in Arizona because I haven't seen them in a while. Um, so I'll probably end up taking Liv there while she's like in school, because apparently they don't believe in actually having a school right now. So I'm really curious to see what they do with the whole school thing. Oh, I shouldn't be. They're doing everything right. That's funny. Checking temps, masks, pumping sanitizer like crazy. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. It's gonna be crazy. You're homeschooling your kids? I honestly, I thought about it, Jonathan. But it makes things difficult with my ex, because I don't see my ex homeschooling. Um, so that definitely puts a damper on things. But for me, I mean, I already feel like I'm gonna be homeschooling her. I feel bad with the social part of things because I know she's not getting as much social interaction as she normally would, and I think that I'm really worried about that with children. I get that there's like cause for concern with COVID and everything like that, but I worry about, because there's what I say is there's a price for everything. Like there's a price for me to be playing this game right now. There's a price for you guys all watching my stream. So so I look at like everything in terms of probability and risk, and what is the price that somebody has to pay for it. Yes, your youngest has cystic fibrosis. Don't have a choice. Yeah, I'm fully supportive of that, man. You know, you got to do what you got to do to protect your kids, 100%. Um, but it just, you know, I'm really, really, really worried about Liv's mental health, because that's like she doesn't have a lot of kids that are around. Um, you know, the majority of her kids is she actually doesn't really have kids. I feel really bad. She just had her birthday party. Hold on one second. I'm just gonna check something real quick. I'm gonna unplug this. She just had her birthday party, and there was like literally one kid that ended up showing up to her birthday party. Because she's just not. She doesn't have like a lot of cousins. Um, like none of my family has kids. I'm like the only one, and same thing with my ex. She doesn't have kids, so she doesn't have like a lot of cousins. She doesn't. She has her little. She now has her little sister on her mom's side, but she's not physically around other children, and I don't know. I got to figure it out. It's tough. Yeah, choose one thing, miss out on the other. Right? Exactly. That is life. But I worry about the long-standing residual effects that this is gonna have. Like my daughter is gonna grow up with the term social distancing, which is really scary when you think about that. Because that the social distancing, just so everybody knows, that's not going away. Pandemic or no pandemic, people are still going to be in this constant state of fear of being around other people. And so she's going to have that fear of people, which we already as a society, I mean, you look at millennials, there's such a high increase of social anxiety, depression, all these things. You know, the social media addiction. You know, we're so consumed with everything on the internet, and now my daughter is even being more like entrenched in the internet, which is crazy. It impacts real daily life social skills 100%. And I don't think nobody's touching on that right now. Yeah, I agree with you. You don't want to deprive them of social life. Probably will send them back to school once all this over. Yeah, I mean, is there the problem is that the government can make it so once this is all over is not an actual thing. You know, we quietly will give up rights, and They get their kind of agenda, and then we just adjust to a new type of normal. Yeah, any kind of social distancing stinks. Yeah, it does. I'm like, don't get me wrong. I think that it is serious. I'm not downplaying the like getting COVID. It's a real thing. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but I look at it from all angles. Just the same way as I believe heart disease is a real thing. I believe that getting into a car accident is a real thing. There's a certain amount of risk for every single thing that we do. Yeah, no, there's no way that this isn't political. There's no way. I don't know. You guys are probably sick of talking about COVID. Anchor's your new hero, great perspective. Yeah, no, I'm just appreciate it, bud. It's true, but someone will come up with a way to re-socialize kids and adults. I don't know. We haven't figured it out yet, Gretchen. Especially my generation, My generation is so far removed when it comes to social skills and interacting with people and being socially aware and interacting. Like, kids used to always play outside. Even myself, like, I was pretty active as a kid. I wasn't end of the world active, but we were literally always outside. I look at it when I was Liv's age, I was like breaking into like houses, like breaking into summer homes and like being a little kid and like discovering things. And like my parents, I don't know, we didn't end up dying, but now we're so like worried about what your neighbor's doing and all this stuff that you don't see kids outside playing and having huge things. It doesn't happen like it used to, even when I was a kid. And we're still one of the most effective people with that. I don't see any other way that we will be so used to living in online interactions. Like, if anybody has seen the movie Ready Player One, that's a very realistic thing, to where you have a whole other life on the internet. You have a whole other identity on the internet. You still do have like your regular life, but there's literally a whole other identity. We're coming to that. Enterprising. That's a good point. But we are enterprising. It's very for sure. Definitely doesn't help at all. Election year. Yeah, the election year. I don't know. It's sad. I think what's the saddest about it is the diversion that everybody has, because we're all fighting against each other right now. It doesn't matter which side you're on. You're like geared to support where you're supposed to hate the other side, and there's no middle ground. I think that's a sad part right now. Kids these days are different, and they enjoy being around each other. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm just looking at it from my own perspective, I mean, I have a clouded, I only have the lens of what I see. I think Liv is very, very loving and caring, and she's an awesome kid. But I still know that there's that part of like loneliness that I think is there, that I think has been there since I was a kid. It's I'm really worried about her. When was the last time you saw kids playing Manhunt or building forts? Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Jermpy. Yours do, Supermoon? That's awesome. Maybe it also has to do with where you live too. Because out here in the more in the cities and stuff like that, you're not seeing it too much. I grew up in South Lake Tahoe, California, so it was a tourist place, but still it was really rural, not city life at all. We had like 2 grocery stores. I think maybe it felt safer, or I mean, I was one of 4 boys, so at that point then my brothers pretty much raised me. I think it also depends on how many kids you have too. You already have that, Anchor. It's not coming. It's here. We go on. We continue. For all the bad media, there's still a day of kindness and interaction like this stream. Yeah, absolutely. See, I mean, it's good for me. Just so you guys know, I'm not hating. Like, I looked at... honestly, guys, when I first started streaming, I literally did research on what the market would be doing. And I realized, after looking at a lot of different marketing experts, how important streaming media is going to be. And whether that be social media or any sort of media agent like that is going to be super important, because that's where people are at. That's where the attention's at. So I learned really early on, like right when I first started streaming, how much potential that me streaming could be having, because people want to have an interaction. People want to connect. People want to know like what's going on in your life. They want to be part of something. They want to engage. And so I knew that it was, from a business and financial standpoint, that YouTube wasn't going away. And the reason why I knew it wasn't going away was because I looked at what my daughter was doing. My daughter's obsessed and loves YouTube. I look at all the other kids. They're obsessed and love YouTube. It doesn't matter. Like, there's going to be some people that are super mega conservative when it comes to media. And that's probably the best, smartest move. I applaud those parents 1,000,000% to where they have very strict limits, an hour a day on this. But I would say for the most part, people are going to get used to this. Just like how, as a child, myself, I got used to watching watching TV, and then obviously it grew and we started watching the internet and everything like that. My daughter's not going away from looking at media on streaming platforms. We've only touched the surface when it comes to video streaming. And the reason why I know that is because, most of my demographic is men, 12-3, men between the ages of 25 and 55. So my demographic is 90% men, and about it's like 95% of those men are between the ages of 25 and 55. Which, that's like a market that these were people that grew up playing games, or they're older guys that didn't really get into this. It's only going to stay that way. So yeah, it's a good spot for me to be in. I'll tell you that. Even if I wasn't playing Empires and Puzzles, I would probably still be. I'm still already working on other channels. Like, this is probably a career type thing, independent of Empires and Puzzles or Raid. Yeah, you're in a small town. You drive by the park, and given a time, basketball court is full. Yeah, see, that's good. You fish a lot and hunt. Yeah, see, that's. I mean, I think that's cultural for sure. It's interesting though. I think it's awesome. I love it. I think that's really great that you do that. What's up, Aduka? How are you, man? I'm doing good. Yeah, you love fishing and hunting? Guys, I saved a mouse last night. It was actually really scary. You have 2 grandnieces, 1, 4, and 7, who have never used a smartphone and have TV heavily regulated. They have hopscotch and skateboarding. See, that's good. I give massive credit to those parents, for sure. Great to interact. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thanks, Alex. I appreciate that, man. You think some of it is when you go fishing and hunting, you can constantly, every trip with playing games on the phone is free. I mean, you got to pay your phone bill every month anyway, right? Thanks, I appreciate that, Superwoman. Yeah, Alex, you can definitely join. You can definitely join Anchor Cove. I mean, that if you guys like, that's where I interact. That's where I'm at in terms of this game or anything like that. But it's so weird now. As a content creator, I'm trying to figure out where that balance is. Like, where do I balance talking about my life and relevant issues, and where do I balance giving good information? That's really hard for me right now, because I'm in that mode of like, how personal do I make this, but also informative and actually give you information. So I'm still working on finding out where that balance is at. I love how challenging it is. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to be doing this. I mean, even just hanging out. I'm just here. I'm just chatting away, doing my thing, chilling with you guys. Parents have more control than they utilize. That's true. Yeah. It's tough because here's the way I also look at it, Gretchen. The internet is not going away. And the internet is probably the most efficient tool that we've ever had, but also the most destroying tool that we ever have. And what we do with that tool, it's like with great power comes great responsibility. I want to find ways that my daughter can grow and learn from it, not just use it by watching videos. So that's the part that I'm trying to instill in her and get it to where she can look at it as, all right, like this resource is so incredibly awesome, not because I can just sit there and watch people on YouTube, which you guys don't take that advice. I want you to continue to watch people on YouTube. Let me be very clear with that. But with her, I'm trying to make it to where she gets the fact that there's so, like, you can gain anything that you want from YouTube or from the internet or figuring out a problem or solving something. And that's where I see that it is important that we instill technology into our children and allow them to learn and grow from it. Interesting, but the same is said about newspapers and books and TVs. Yeah, that's true. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, I'm gonna do a couple more and my phone is about to die. We're still standing. That's funny. Thanks, Jonathan. I really appreciate you coming and hanging out with me, man. Thanks so much. Yeah, same was said about newspapers, books, and TV. I mean, it's media. I don't know. I'm really excited. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited and scared for the future. The one thing I'll say, like, this is my like little douse of whatever. I really hope that people are looking to the importance of getting right with God. I think that that's something that's really missing in a lot of the world and a lot of society. And we're seeing the very clear, am I full? No, I'm not. We're seeing the very clear side effects from us just deciding that we're going to do everything our own way. And that's the next transition in my life, is like, how do I get in a position to where I feel I have strong faith and I'm walking a walk, and because I think that that's really important, especially if you start reading into scripture and being like, wow, there's a lot of parallels. There's a lot of parallels. All right. So guys, if you haven't checked out Raid Shadow Legends, I'd really, 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 really appreciate it if you did check out Raid Shadow Legends. Reason being is, guys, they honestly are the reason why I'm making so much content for Empires and Puzzles. I can't put it any other way. If you're quietly watching, or you're watching this stream right now, I'd really appreciate it if you just tried the game out. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to invest any of your money or anything like that into the game, but downloading and trying out Raid Shadow Legends would mean a ton to me, because it makes it so that I don't have to harp on you guys to try and convince you to give me a whole bunch of donations. Let's just get money from the advertisers and make it so that everybody still gets a ton of free content from Empires and Puzzles. So if you want to support me, you want to support the stream, please do it by checking out the link that I just posted. Just try the game out, see what you think about it, and then you can comment back on this video and let me know, hey, like, I tried out Raid Shadow Legends. It was awful. And then I'll be like, man, that's awesome. I'm really glad you gave me that feedback. Or you can try it out and you can be like everybody else that's kind of in the chat right now that are saying that, you know, Raid is actually pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. Because guys, that keeps the channel going. That keeps the channel funded. And it makes it so I don't have to beg you guys for a bunch of money to justify all my time, energy, and effort. Because trust me, there's a lot of time, energy, effort, and it costs me a sizable amount of money just to run the overhead to be streaming for you guys. So yeah, I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't checked out Raid Shadow Legends, I just posted the links right there. We also have a line group too, so if you're wondering, I don't know what to do, I don't know what's going on, we've got a free group that you can join into the group and get help, and I'm also in that group too. So not only do you have free access to me, but you also have a free game that doesn't cost you anything, and most importantly, it keeps it so I keep making content. Because if I didn't have sponsors, guys, I wouldn't be making the amount of content that I'm making. That's just me being honest. So I'm very appreciative of everything that Raid does and how they support me and how they support the channel. So I'd appreciate it if you return the favor, you know, give back, and you don't even need to spend any money. So I'll take some last minute questions if you guys got anything. Other than that, I'm probably gonna head out here. I'll have another hero breakdown that'll be live for you in a few hours, and I got some really cool Empires and Puzzles content that's coming really soon. Thanks so much, Superwoman. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll check the DMs after I get off, and we can talk. Thank you, Gretchen. I really appreciate that. Thanks for all the support, Miss Gretchen Riddle. It's quiet. I'll do one more and then I'm gonna head out. Conversation was good. Yeah, Gretchen, thank you so much for your input on things. I always love your input. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're liking Raid a little bit more than Empires and Puzzles. That's how to use the internet in a positive way. Look at that, 10%. All right, I'll do one more. Love your channel. Definitely be back. Thanks, Alex. I appreciate it. All right, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. Superwoman posted the line group. If you're not part of the line group already, make sure you check that line group out so you can join in there. If you are playing Raid Shadow Legends, that's the link that you're gonna go to. And I'll be back again here real soon. You guys can hang out with me. And Thor, what's up, buddy? I'd appreciate it, Thor. If you do check it out, I'd appreciate it, man. I'll post the link one last time. Thor has his awesome group over there too. So yeah, Thor, I appreciate it, man. If you want to support me, that's the best way to do it. Don't have to spend any money. You don't have to do anything. Try the game out. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, tell me, let me know. You don't have to buy anything. Oh, you just realized I was online? Cool. Yeah, I mean, it means a ton. And actually, Thor, right now is actually a really good time to join through this link, because you actually do get Who do you get? You get Adjudicator. You get Adjudicator, and I think you actually get 5 summoning shards if you join through this link. Like, my live stream links are really good to join from because the bonuses that you get from it are really good. You get quite a bit of stuff from it. So it's good to join from these my stream links if you are going to check it out. All right, guys. I'll check you out. I'll see you on the next one. Thor, if you do check out the game, I'd really appreciate it, man. All right, I'm out. Thank you, guys. Hopefully you have an amazing, blessed weekend. And I'll have some more content coming out for you guys.